Hi everyone, my name is Mary Nusa, and today I'll be talking about how Western religions influence a society. So before these religions, people were just living their own life. They can do whatever they wanted. So some were worshiping just one God and someone believing in multiple gods. They did not know what was the purpose. If they wanted to be kind with people, they can be. If they wanted to be rude to someone, they could have just been rude. They did not know what their life purpose was. They did not know what if they die, what's going to happen to them, or they didn't know that if they're kind to people, what will be their reward. They did not know nothing. They just said in order to be survive in a society or in order to be healthy, they will just do like hunting to feed themselves, or they will just hang out with their families, or they will hold like rituals, or they will celebrate how nature were changing or how seasons were changing. So they didn't know nothing. Their life was just simple. So let's talk about what were these religions and how they came to a society and how it changed everything. So the three most famous religions were the first one was Judaism. It started at 4,000 years ago in Middle East, and it was based on the teaching of Torah, and they believed in a single God. At the end of this slide, you will know why these three religions specific and what was common in them. Second one was Christianity. It started 2,000 years ago and it kind of emerged from Judaism. What it means that it kind of, so if they in Judaism it's like a one line sentence. So in Christianity they kind of more like brought it out and they kind of get more, they explained it more. Also, it is based on Bible and it is centered on the teaching of Jesus Christ. Third one is Islam. It started 7th century in Arabian Peninsula, and it is based on the teaching of Prophet Muhammad, and the holy book is Quran. And they also believe in one God. So as you can see, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, they all believe in one God. So that was famous. They was more like important fact about these three. As I said before, people would just worship like many gods, or some will worship like a rock or anything they wanted. They can just do it. But after these religions came out, they kind of more like restricted it. So now let's talk about how what were the some of the influences on society. So the first one is the foundation of ethics and morality. So once these kind of religions spread out in a society, it gave them the idea that how to be nice to people, or how to do justice, or how to be kind. Before, like people were just kind if you want to, if you don't have, like if you don't want to, you don't have to. But after these religions, these things kind of became the societal norms. Like you have to do it if you want to get your afterlife reward. So that, and then also in Christianity, there were called Ten Commandments. It is based in this Ten Commandments. It has all the essential parts of what to do and what not to do. And this list just goes from how to respect your parent, how to help poor people, or like how to not kill someone, stuff like that. So after these religions came, it kind of restricted people what to do and told show them what's wrong and what's right. The second one was education and literature. So at that time, people were not that much interested in like what religion was, or like how like what was in the book, or like what like what's out there. They did not want it to be interested. But after these religions, people started going to these religious places to read books. Religious books at that time, there were not like art, history, and stuff like that. And once people started going to these places and they learned how to write, how to read, it kind of became more like wide idea for people. And because of this, it led to the creation of most now well-known universities like Oxford and Harvard. At that time, they were only restricted to like religious subjects, but now it is more broader, like art, history, science, or like anything like that, it goes more. So because of these religions, people started got interested into like writing, how to read, stuff like that. The third one is legal system. Before, like if you were rich or you were poor, like if you did something bad to the poor one, like if you go to the court, he'll get blamed, the poor one would get blamed. But after these religions in Christianity, it says that you cannot blame someone until it is proven guilty. So it came the idea that innocent until guilty, proven guilty. So it just shows how to do justice. You don't have to be rich or poor. Everyone has to be equal in the system, and it came out mostly from Christianity. And as you can see now, these ideas we can see in our legal system. Like if you kill someone, you go to the court. Even if you're rich, you're gonna get your sentence. Like you have to, like it's not like you're rich, you're gonna pay your money. So these things you can still see it. It's still affecting our society. The third one is social and political justice. So before these religions, there were a lot of slaves, and as in Bible, it says that everyone is equal, no one is above the other one. So because of this, there was a person named William Wilberforce. He was not Christian, but once he read the Bible, he kind of opposed slavery and just put it out there that, hey, like you are following these religions, but you're not really following what's there. So he kind of like put it out there, and also Martin Luther King Jr. He also support like civil rights and stand for it. He said that even if you're black, you're white, you're brown, you're red, what color you are, it shouldn't be something that you should be judged for, or like it shouldn't be something that restricted you. Like if you're black or you're white, you're going to an event that's only for white. That's not fair. So he kind of put it out there. And also, because of this, in the book it says everyone is equal. Women and men are equal, but before that, they were treated like women were not allowed to go to schools. They were just stay home, housewives, no job, nothing like that. But after that, it just came out and says that women should have the same rights as men. Art, music, and literature. So how it affected that is that after this, they started building like cathedrals, and they kind of painted murals on it, like designs or like drawings, religion drawings. And one of the famous is Sistine Chapel, as I have a picture of it, and you can see there's like drawings on it. So even if you go right now and you ask for a tour guide, they will give you like the background story, and it kind of give you the knowledge of that religion, how it started, how it affected people, and stuff like that. Also, in religion ceremonies, it kind of became more important. People would do hymns, chants, and gospels, and because of that, it will kind of make them more connected to their faith. And also, there was a famous writers like Dante and Milton. They read religious books. They find out about good, evil, or soul, and then they took those ideas and put them in their own writings, and like kind of more broader version than what it was there. So yeah. One of the last one is life, death, and purpose. As I said before, they didn't know if they are kind to someone, what's gonna happen, like where are they gonna get? They did not know that. But after these religions, they said that whatever you do in this life, you will get the reward for this once you die. So people after that, reading about it, people kind of like more, they got woke up, like they're like, oh, we have to be kind, like we cannot be rude to someone, because if you're rude to someone right now, in the afterlife, the God is gonna take it out on you. So is they told them they're responsible for their own action, as I said there. And I have some pictures, like I have the Disneyland pictures heavy, happy ever after. So if you're good to someone in the afterlife, you'll be happy. You don't have to worry about anything. And it just motivates people to be kind to people and help others. And yeah, and these are my were some of the citations that I used. Yeah, and they conclude my presentation.